Alright, so rather than simply starting an entire different cigar, again, I've decided at roughly the halfway point to continue the review where I left off. Since I've already posted the other one, I cannot continue the video like I probably should have. I did not think ahead, so this is a continuation of the indie cigar review of the My Father Le Bijou 1922 in Churchill size. Again, this is a Nicaraguan origin cigar, very good cigar. Have smoked quite a few of these, never had any problems with them. This is no exception. One thing I love about this cigar, and I'm not sure if it's just the brand in general, or maybe how the cigar was made, something about it. The burn will always get very uneven, like you can see, but it never needs a touch-up, because if it gets a certain part below, you smoke it, you can literally watch the fire zigzag across the cigar as it becomes a perfect burn. I smoked a lot of premium cigars, and I've actually never seen that before just in this one brand, or this one type. Actually, no, I've had the Lanceros as well from these, and they did the same thing. So I'm not sure if it's just something to do with the My Father brand as a whole, or some quality with the wrappers or binders they use, possibly even the fillers. But it is a very, very cool thing to watch and very convenient. Because relighting a cigar, touching it up, it all alters the flavor a pretty decent amount, and these have fantastic flavor. So let's get into the flavors, ratings, medium to full, etc., etc., etc. Alright, smoke as always with the My Father is very, very smooth. When this first started, it was a medium to full body. As is normal with these cigars, they become very, very mild as they progress. But you will still experience a minor numbness on your tongue, so I guess it wouldn't necessarily be considered a mild, but you cannot tell that it is strong at all besides those things. The smoke is not harsh, it's very smooth, very cool throughout. Flavor palette currently is a very minor toasted caramel on the front of the palate and a very strong black pepper finish. But not like normal when somebody describes a cigar as peppery, they refer to the spice in the back of the throat. I can actually taste the pepper. It is very, very pleasant, and I'm enjoying this a great deal, as I always do with these cigars. I will come back at the band point, which will be in about probably roughly 20 minutes, and I will tell you how I've gone so far. Alright, roughly 5 minutes since the last update, but I have to comment on this. Normally I buy these and they are gone almost immediately. They're very, very good cigars and I really enjoy them. However, this one, I guess because it might be aged a bit, something to do with it. Right now I have this massive sweet cream on the palate that is frankly amazing. I've never had a cigar that tastes like this. It's a sweet cream, minor cinnamon. There's a black pepper finish to it still, but it's more mild down. It kind of almost blends with that cinnamon very, very nicely, and that creamy flavor to it. Smoke is still very, very mild, but yes. So, as with the Grey Cliff G2, I recommend you age this cigar. It is still a very good cigar out of the box, but with a little bit of age on it, wow, I'm blown away right now. Alright, just took the band off. That really sweet cream I described died down maybe 3 or 4 puffs after the video, or after the update. Currently it's taken on a charred, burnt wood taste to it. As you can tell by my face, it's not very good. Again, I've had these before. They normally get better as they go along. These are ones I will happily nub because they get a very, very nice palate taste to the front of the palate. The finish is nice, everything. I'll smoke these things until they burn my fingers. Well, to the point to where I can't stand it anymore, or because I don't have my poker thing anymore. But the nubber, I believe it's called. But yes, I'm not so sure about this one. I'm not sure why that happened, because it developed really well at that aging point, but yeah, again, that really pronounced burnt flavor. Normally akin to a cigar being too hot, but if you feel, well, you obviously can't feel, but it's not squishy, it's still firm, it's still good. There's no heat to it at all. So I don't know why this is happening. Um, as always, I will still smoke it down to the nub for the purpose of this review, but yeah, there's still all of this left. And if it keeps up like this, I don't know, it's going to be disappointing. But either way, again, there's always duds to boxes sometimes. It can't be avoided with the handmade products. You can see the burn is very crooked. So far, it has not fixed itself yet again, which is strange because it's gotten to almost as bad several times before and fixed itself. So far, it has not. So hopefully it does and creates the same performance it tends to. But again, hand-rolled product, there are duds in the bunch. I've had far more than one of these, and they are always very, very good cigars. So I would still recommend picking it up. Just hope this doesn't happen to you, because so far it's pretty bad. Started off wonderful and just it's turned to almost a difficult smoke. So I will get back with you at the nub. Alright, we are down to the absolute nub, as you can see here. It began to burn my fingers very badly, so I essentially used a very sharp knife and made a homemade nubber. Not the most effective thing in the world, but it did work. As you can see, it's down very, very low. However, I am very, very thankful to say that this was in fact a dud. However, the construction of this in particular brand cigar is so good that even a dud, if you simply do what you normally would to save a cigar, or to try to save a cigar to preserve the flavor, which is have it attached to your lips, exhale, and essentially we call it purging. And it purges out all of the old smoke, everything like that, and it immediately takes back on that same flavor. Smoke it a little bit slower, same smooth flavor, same really good taste to it, everything. Like, I am phenomenally impressed with this cigar once again, more so now than ever, because even a truly bad cigar, a dud for example, if you simply do the basic things you would to make it serviceable for a normal cigar, it makes it exactly the same, some ways even better. That cream taste came back in, that semi-sweet chocolate, the burnt wood completely left. The black pepper on the palate stayed towards the finish throughout the entire time. Still, a overall fantastic cigar. And that was the My Father Le Bijou 1922. I am probably saying that very wrong, but again, white boy, I apologize. It might actually be right, because it's, I believe, Le Bijou is French, not one of those crazy foreign languages that I can't pronounce. However, still probably saying it wrong. But beside the point, this has been Indie Cigar Review, the My Father Le Bijou 1922. Very good cigar, highly recommend it. If you happen to have one, experience the same problems I did, follow those steps and you will still have a fantastic smoke. This cigar just impressed me to no end. When a good cigar performs well, it's to be expected. When it has a dud and you're able to save it by doing the same simple measures you would for a cheap cigar to make it serviceable, and it goes back to perfection, again, cannot say enough good things. I will probably rant for the next 10 minutes if I allow myself to, so I will end it here. Thank you so much for your time. As always, if you liked the video, hit like. If not, it's entirely up to you. Have a great night, great morning, great afternoon, whatever it may be. Hope you have a positive and wonderful time. Enjoyed the video. And yeah, just in general, be a good old happy person, because right now, as I had said before, another tobacco-inspired smile. I'm happy right now. Thank you for your time, and yeah, have a good one.